Hi. I'm back, chat. Hello. Hey, Francium. Welcome back. Let's play. So, this character we started actually last night. I think it was last night. No, this morning. Yeah, we got quite a lot done. We didn't get any bosses, though, so that's cool. We had Step Arena and everything. We got pretty efficient. I don't have max buff yet. I was planning on getting that, but whatever. In fact, we may have enough presents for that. We'll check. We may get enough. We'll see. Yeah, we will have to do spam open. See if we get enough with these food options. Hoping. We're definitely not gonna get enough, but might as well try. Yeah, definitely not. We're just gonna sell a bunch of things though. Does mistletoe actually work? No. It's cool to have. Hold on to only the food buffs. Yeah, we definitely didn't have enough for any of this. What is this? Short cookie block, cool. Let's pause everything. Yeah. In fact, no, I'm being a dumbass. Could just buy a food. Let's see if there even is a food. Not here. Cavern should have something. No steak? Really? Thought it sold the steak. Apparently it didn't. Do we need a bone sword for anything? No, as far as I'm aware. Yikes, no steak? Okay. Jungle has anything? We have grapes, but that's not the food buff I'm looking for. This doesn't make max buff. In fact, oh, this is the version where shellfish makes max buff. We should probably do that. So we need rock lobsters. I forgot this is the version where pre-nerf. So I'm curious, how is 1.4 better optimized? I got reminder something a little while back. Because it's the final version of 1.4.3. When you first start like porting from, it's not like all games, but it's like for this game specifically, I've noticed that every time a new port comes in, it like for like let's say 1.4.3 to 1.4, it seems like they rework the whole code or something like that. Because the second they do it, it's like all the optimization goes to its lowest quality. Because like it's a whole because like it feels like every new major update reworks like a lot of things to the point where it breaks optimization by Blushy Magic or Tmod's whatever it's called creator. So I feel like every time a new port comes out, it just gets worse quality because it basically resets Tmod to 0. I don't think that's true though, but there's something about this having a lot more optimization. That's not why we're playing this. We're just playing this because this is actually one of the harder versions of what's it called? Oh, Fargo's. So I'd like to get back into stuff like this. Oops, we already had one. Also to mention, a lot of the shimmering techniques are not there, so it's a lot more balanced. Yeah, I just wanted to do something difficult. Where's the seafood? There it is. Right, this is max buff. I think it is. Yeah. Wrong thing. There we go. Think that works? Yeah, that does. Okay. I think this is max buff. I actually don't remember. I don't know if it was 1.4 or 1.4.3. We'll check right now. The tooltips may be off. That's why I'm checking. Yeah, see max buff. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, but, and also, this is basically the final version of Tmods. And also, 1.4.3 wasn't, like, as cluttered as 1.4.4, I feel like. When they add shimmer and shit, I feel like a lot of optimization in general got turned to crap. And that's not on Terraria's side. It's more Tmod's side. I feel like they reworked the optimization thing. I could be wrong about that, but it feels a lot less organized. Also, to mention, 1.4.3 uses a lot less complex code and has a lot more limiting code. So I feel like the fact that mods add so much complex shit, like Calamity's newest updates and a few other mods, the fact that a lot of things are getting more visual more than difficulty, like really shows its optimization. Because like a lot of 1.4.4 add a lot of new like coding techniques and like shenanigans. So I'd say with new stuff comes more, makes it kind of worse for quality and just like optimization. Because then you have to also learn how to optimize the effects, which is a whole nother can of beans. Because 1.4.3 wasn't focusing on visuals. I feel like it was more focusing on gameplay more than visual quality. So that also is another thing. Like even fancy lighting is very simple right now. In 1.4.3, unlike 1.4.4 where there's a lot of new stuff, except it's not very visually seen, but like a lot's optimization just felt really crappy in 1.4.4. Also to notice, like, I think another thing is the fact that's like when they ported over, I think another thing they did, I don't know if this is true, you'll have to find information on that, but they may have made it where NVIDIA control panel actually gets affected by Terraria, because I think in 1.4.3 it barely gets affected, unlike other versions. Okay, we can get Hellstone now. I may be wrong on that. That's just my own self theory, but like, it could be possible. You never know. I could be wrong about that though. A lot of this shit I could be wrong about, but I definitely, the one thing I know for sure is a lot of things are a lot more optimized here. 1.4.3. Do we really need this? We actually don't need this. There's no reason to have it. Also, it's totally not also because I want obsidian explosions from Fargos. No, that's a joke. But I do miss those. Those are one of the things I miss. Let's open this. See if we get FG. We don't. We can just search for FG if we really need it. I don't even know if it works in this version as mobile paving. Also to note, there's a lot less things in 1.4.3. Like most buff stations, unless it's vanilla, don't really work. So that's another thing. Alright. Also, this is the version where Abyssal Magnet isn't as powerful as it usually is. I think it's only 5 debuff damage in this version of it instead of 10, so that's cool. Let's get some ale. In fact, he's not even selling ale. We'll come back for it, I guess. Hold on, chat. Alright, I'm back. Okay. Yeah, I'm back. Alright, here we go. Let's do some Hellstone, might as well. There's no reason to get it, but I kind of want to grab it just for Cinder Blossom. Forgot we did this. There we go. We do have Seekers of Shadows and Spooky, so expect a lot on balancing. Oh, I forgot I set this up. I probably should just use a Paladin. Also, where's the summons? Do we have them summoned? Yeah, we do. I guess I'm dumb. Oh, hey, guys. Yeah, I think I might want to get Book of Virtues. We'll see. Pogo is taking 8 fall damage? No, I have Featherfall and Calcium Potion. No, Pogo Stick does not negate fall damage. Calcium Featherfall. I think this is actually fine. While you're speaking of Pogo Stick, this is pre-nerf Pogo Stick, so Calamity hasn't nerfed this Pogo Stick yet, so that's cool. Has very good velocity, which I think is cool. Also, Featherfall is basically a calcium potion for vanilla. That should be enough. There we go. Deposit everything. There we go. Hellstone, that's right. We'll just get a stack for it. There we go. Let me set my chair a little bit. Also, this got reworked recently. That's cool. But not this version. Oh, that's why you're writing it down? Yeah. Also, this is the pre-nerf to Infernal Suvite thing. Alright, well, let's get Imp Staff. It's probably worse sending, but whatever. We'll take it anyways. Also, what happened here? Yeah, let's fix that real quick. There we go. Should probably replace all the dirt with spooky dirt, but whatever, it's fine. Not too worried about. Let's turn this into Ruthless. Beautiful. Let's replace it with Bendells. In fact, Bendells are better in this version, I think. Yeah, because these guys can't shoot behind them, so never mind, we'll just use Bendells. I think Bendells are way better anyways, for damage and such. I mean, I don't know. I haven't played 1.4.3 in a while. We'll see. Let's get this real quick. That'll be important. I think that's, well, I don't remember what you can do with Hellstone in this. We can make that apparently. Wait, only one piece? That's only one piece requires Hellstone. This is Critical Strike. Okay. Oh, I forgot about Cinder Blossom already. Should be able to make that actually. We just need the seeds. Oh, I guess we didn't have a herb bag. Never mind. Back down we go. Yeah, I think this is pre-nerf Pogo-Stick. I think it's just a little slower. 1.2 stream win. I've actually tried to get on modern 1.2 before. It doesn't actually work anymore, I don't think. I don't think it's possible to get that back down there. At least I haven't figured it out yet, so I don't know. If I figure it out, maybe. And that's the hardest version of Calamity right there, so I do actually want to do that. But not anytime soon, not until I figure out if there's actually a possible way, but so far as I know, there's none. Yeah, I know, very sad. I was heartbroken when I figured that out. I actually can't find the old Calamitous sprite and like suffer because I had to fight him twice. Good old days. You know what, let's get to that Brimstone Crag might as well. In fact, we could fish her for return potions. In fact, I think I'll do that. We'll get Remagnum Essence temporarily. Oh yeah, we were looking for Fire Blossom, weren't we? Let's get that. Let's fish. That's a Demon Conch. Let's hold on to one. There we go. We'll hold on to this just in case we need it. We already had the potions for this, so we don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need this. We just want the same fish. There. Nope, didn't get it. Same fish are a lot more rare. We only need one of these. We should be fine without the other. I should turn on calming. There we go. In fact, we should probably get... Oh, I was about to die. We should probably get the Wisp. Even though it's rare as shit. Whatever. Okay, that should be enough. One of these playthroughs you should do all the Angler quests. I've done it, actually. Like, I assume you're talking about variety. Like how many fish there are. Unless you're talking about, like... Like, I don't know how you would do all of them, because I believe fishing goes unlimited, right? So that isn't even possible. Unless I'm wrong about that. I don't think fishing is unlimited. I think fishing is unlimited, I meant. So, unless there is a limit, then maybe I'll do it. But, I don't think that's going to happen anytime. Oh, right, I remember that. We're going to need a ball, that's right. Okay, I was about to say, we have no balls. Cool. We need return potions, beautiful. I know we had 3 in our inventory, but whatever. I don't think there's anything of value from seeing crates, so we're gonna not fuck with it. We'll put this in here for now. Fishing is limited, but the angler has a finite amount of quests. Oh, the dialogue? I'm not gonna read that. I don't care for the dialogue. I'll read other... in fact, I'd rather read all the other dialogue from NPCs rather than read anglers. You know, that's probably easier just to read anglers, but whatever. I don't want to do that. See how long their messages go? Especially with mod. With texture packs. It basically just turned into a reading stream. No way. Demon Sickle? Nice. Let's get another Hellforge from my inventory. Oh, we never got multitask, so we should probably do that. Brimstone Crag, I was going the wrong way. Well, at least we can get the schematic first. Cool up, chat. That actually reminds me of something. Should we default? I feel like we should default this at off. Yeah, we'll default it off and then we'll change the title. Masochist Calamity. We'll title it so it's more accurate. Because there's no DLC for this version, so we should probably just do it now. So Fargo's effects take over. I'd rather have that happen. Especially since we're already getting like double the movement boost because of in fact, it makes more sense to get rid of the Calamity boost in the config, because this is the version where Eternity gives more boost as well. I think that would make a lot more sense. I don't know. Linguini doll. Cool. You have to make Infernal hook. Oh, not right now. Never mind. I can't. Also, I was thinking maybe we suffer a little bit by adding for the worthy, but I don't know if... we could do for the worthy, but if it gets bad, we will turn off. Like we usually do. So let's try for the worthy. There, it's on now. Mutant. There we go. Alright, turn to normal. Done. If it gets bad to the point where we're like, it's no longer enjoyable, then we're gonna get rid of it. Also, can we move this? No, I can't. Okay. Also, I wonder if the optimization for the void bar is a lot better than it is in things. So we're gonna try to move the void bar. Move it down here again. There we go. And then lock it again. Cool. We'll try for the worthy a little bit. See how bad it gets. This is where for the worthy is insane, by the way. So we'll try not. We'll see how bad it is. Worst case scenario, we turn off. Damn it. Oh, I can't reach that. Nice. We'll take another route. In fact, empty the lava. You can't even do that here. Oh, why don't I just use Wendigo ability? But that feels a little cheating. So we're just going to take this route. I need to remember to get Marsama. Also this. Yoink. Fortunately, no dash version. No dash potion, I don't think, in this version. Let's use Shadow, so... Sedge. Let's head back. Uh, we actually need Ashwood, Spice Pepper. Is there Ashwood enchant in this version? I don't even remember. No, Ashwood is 1.4.4. That's not a thing, actually. Forgot about that. It was introduced with the Get Fixed Boy seed. That's right. Where I get rid of this pylon. And we can use the Demon Conch. Hey, traveling bitch. There we go. Alright, we should probably get... Well, we can probably get some bosses done here in a minute. It'll be fine for now. I heard that. Yep, there it is. I thought I got another thing. Oh, oops. Wait, I swear I clicked another keybind for that, but whatever. Oh, it's double tap down, that's right. That's why it happened. No space keybind this time. Oh, right, I forgot about this. I probably should have thought about this. Whatever. I don't think it overrides Brimstone. Yeah, shouldn't it? In fact, I think this is, in this version, just a mini biome. We'll check out, we'll see if this armor exists. Yeah, it doesn't. It's just a mini biome. I don't think the spooky guy is even here. Sorry, spooky mod. Oh, that's a scary enemy. Yeah, I don't think the whatever his name is, spooky eyeball guy exists yet. Does Aura and Burrow even exist? That requires shadow key. Nope, a spooky key. Weird. Still looking good as ever. Yeah, there's Aura Burrow. Yeah. Unless this is way bigger than it usually is. That's crazy. Is this just the underground area? I think it is. Oh, that's how you make keys. You just kill things. Alright, made it back in. There we go. It didn't actually eat the Infernal area. Cool. Oh, they actually do a ton of damage. Let's place pound before we burn to death. That's scary. I mainly want to get to the area. Hey, store pool. That's cool. There it is. Do this for probably garbage, but cool to have. Can we even do anything with this? No, not really. Oh, okay. At least it's not like, yeah, I'll take this actually. It's better world gen. Head down here at least. Get the alchemy table, demon thing. We will place pylon. Eventually we'll get enough emeralds. Yeah, I thought so. Can't place it there. We'll see if we have enough right now. In fact, we need to abduct the tri-merchant. Thank you. Cool. Deposit this in here. Beautiful. Alright then. Emeralds, that's right. And of course. We don't have enough. We'll go to the emerald tree farm. Might as well. The gem tree farm, I meant. Cool. We'll head back. Actually, I don't. Yeah, he didn't destroy the area. Okay, cool. Let's get rid of that. Still love this place. Cool. Let's change it today real quick. Done. Yeah, I don't think there's anything of value right now in this place. We could get dragon drizzlefish, but I think we do have Calamity Vanities installed. Could farm for wings. I think we have Calamity Vanities. Let me verify that. Maybe not. Yeah, we don't. Never mind. Right. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Okay, whatever. Close this, please. So, let's go for island, I think. There we go. Wait, is it not actually flipping me? It's not. That's cool. I'm fine with that. Yeah, that is a little annoying. Whatever. Oh, here's the planetarium. Well, not the planetarium. Jungle. Whatever. Key. Here's another key area. Mainly. Oh, here's the planetarium. Right, there's something I want to be in. We could. This is a hard chance of fledgling wings. Nope. We're just gonna fish for it, I guess. We're gonna need more buckets of water, though. There's barely any water on this area. Unfortunate. Water actually matters to one since I can't just fish in a puddle. Get as much as we can down here. Of course, that wasn't a lot, but here's what it is. Place a pile and get more buckets. In fact, we have leave AFK, so might as well just get unlimited bucket. One, two, three, four, five. It's only 30, right? Yeah. I think it's still 30. Cool. That works for me. Let's get 30 buckets of water. Cool. There is an unlimited bucket of water. Head back, and let's make a actual thing. There we go. Cool. That should work. And we'll put it in here, fuck it. And then we need worms. Oops. There we go. Sky crates. This is what I need. There's the first one. Might as well get us a little more. Definitely don't need that. Let's get the fledgling wings. We got red magnificence. And then we're gonna get Starfire might as well. Cool. In fact, I kinda want this. Yeah, I could get rid of probably this. This should be fine. Although Shadow Flame is pretty good, but whatever. I don't really need Shadow Flame. Cool. Not too worried about it. Let's reforge the wings. Make it menacing. Beautiful. Okay, everything's menacing. Cool. Let's make this ruthless. Cool. 69 damage, funny. Alright. Bosses. Let's do it. Who's next? First. Trojan Scroll. So we actually got a scroll, so that's cool. Forgot scroll coat of arms actually exists in the version. Not 1.3, that's sure. Cool. We did submarine already, so we can just do this now. Except let's have to turn off Worthy. Fuck it. Probably just for this boss, but yeah, we'll be fine. Meanwhile, we're gonna let the boss fight like play, and I'm gonna mute myself for it. So I'll be back. First, let's verify something though. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna eat for a minute, for a few seconds, so we're just gonna do a boss rush. We should already have the eye thing. Yep, we have the eye. We'll make the crown real quick, and then yeah, we're gonna mute. We need gel for that. Just grab the whole stack. Right, we have the other thing. Cool. And then crown, where is it? There it is. Well, gonna eat for a little bit, so be right back. You know, this may be a lot harder with Summoner. Yeah, this may be a way harder with Summoner. Whatever. We'll try Imps. They're barely able to attack during that. Try Imps next. They are so ass, though. Whatever. Even these feel better. Oh, I forgot I had that ability. Actually works well for me. If I don't die here. Oh, I hate that when he does that. Oh. Okay, I think I have a strategy. Yeah, these are ass. Okay, we're gonna try another thing. We're gonna risk it. There we go. Cool, let's start. Try some debuff strats. Allow me. It's not like the little eyes were a minion, but were annoying, but this at least works for me. Let's pop it now. It's actually bad. There we go. That probably would have been enough time, but whatever. Here we go. Not enough damage. Yep. I think we go for Dirt Scrunch next instead of this. I think we should do that. So I mean, a lot of this shit is really hard. Okay, well, let's go for Dirt Scrunch next. I think that'll be a lot easier. There we go. There we go. Alright, we need anti-mandibles. There. That should be enough. We will turn on death mode for this. That's unfortunate though. Alright, here we go. There we go. Alright, let's record. And let's I gotta remember to zoom out for this. Yay, old sprite. I think this should do Holly good against Jolly good, where it's called, against this boss. Doing this. I'm not used to how slow he is. Welcome back, old sprite. Cool. He's dead. If I can your name. There we go. Cool. Works for me. A lot better. Cool. That was Dirt Scrunch. Well, let me see the clip because we have to alt tab. Desert Scourge. Oops, I can't spell. There we go. Save the clip. There we go. Well, we got basically a better summon, and also we need to get a whip and Voltage Jelly, I think. First, let's get another summon. Actually, I think these are worse in this version because it isn't reworked yet. Yeah. Then we'll just try to get Voltage Jelly. In fact, we're just gonna be quick about it. Okay, I think it's in this one. Nope, it isn't. Raw materials, maybe? No. What farm, anyway? Okay, whatever. Let's go down. We need to kill Clam anyways. So let's go down. Good thing we have the insane mining speed. Annoying enemies. Well, we'll keep that on just because Clam does get reworked with death mode, I think. There we go. Shiny place. There we go. Not too worried about Voltage Jelly as much as Calamity. Wish I could remove this effect though. Sound dampening. In fact, doesn't ambience do this? Where's ambience? There it is. No. Sound dampening? Hello? So reverb, it's reverb. Guess they don't have an option for that. Might as well just kill him for no reason. There we go. Ooh, that scared me. Okay. Actually, I do really need to kill Clam. Asshole. I'm not even gonna attempt this guy. I guess I am. Whatever. I don't think we really need to kill Clam, but whatever. We're gonna do it anyways. There we go. Forget it. It probably is a better whip or something, but don't want to be here for that long. Killing giant claim is a snow claiming experience. I guess you're right. Let's at least get rid of this dissolving shit and get Hotel Jelly. But yeah, we have to kill claim. Let's do that. As soon as we get Hotel Jelly and realize we have no bottled waters. We had a bunch of bottles. Oh, so that's important. There we go. Calamity's version, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's put this in void vat for now. I think it's water bottle, but I don't remember. We'll test. In fact, we don't even have the material sort, so we're gonna have to get our own water bottle. A sink, whatever thing, bucket. We won't have any. I do want to get Voshai Jelly first because I doubt he's gonna spawn right now. Yeah. Let's get a sink. Beautiful. Wait, I thought we already had a bat statue. Yeah, we do. Okay, never mind. I have Hotel Jelly. Where are you? I just saw it. Yep, there it is. Beautiful. Yeah, we'll take this. You know, most like things are immune to water. We're abyssal magnet. In fact, we'll get rid of this. Set back down. There we go. In fact, I think Seabound is better. But we're gonna pretend like it's not. Just turn it up like that. Might as well just kill it. I mainly need Calamity to spawn. I'm not getting him, am I? There's a clam, but not the Calamity. Come on. Anytime not a Calamity. Hey, there he is. He's down there. Cool. Alright, we're done. Hey, Midas. I need your whip. There we go. And we'll get this. Yeah, that's it, yeah. There we go. Turn that on. There we go. Now we have a better whip. Let's try him again. In fact, before we do that, let's get armor. Because right now we only have Warframe. You know, that could be our only source of damage for last phase, but whatever. We'll try it. In fact, isn't the Selfish actually really good for that? It might be. We'll get Sea Remains. There we go. That should be enough, I think. Let's get Victide armor. Summoner. There we go. We're gonna hold on to this just in case. And is this fixed? Nope, it's not. Okay. I wonder, isn't there a mod to literally fix pants? I swear there was a mod, like a race mod that did that. Guess not. We could just become human though, or disable the race mod. In fact, let's do that. I need just disable the race mod in general. So I'll do that real quick and then restart the game. Also, I want to try something. I think it's is there a background music mod? Whatever. It's fine. It's is what it is. No, wait for incredibly long loading time. Well, audio freaks out. In fact, I'm gonna get rid of ambience, I think. Just because of sound dampening. Oh, right. I didn't mean alt tab. Yeah, yeah, so. I think I will get rid of ambience and audio. Heck, I'd be yeah, we'll just get rid of ambience. You know what, we'll get rid of audio too. It's a little loud. I think that's it. Yes. Okay, let's reload. Meanwhile, here goes, I need to eat. I'll be back, chat. I'll be back. Hey chat, I'm back. Let me set my timer real quick for my chicken. Stopwatch, where's the timer? Here we go. 20 minutes, there we go. And my phone's breaking apart. Okay, well, I'll worry about that later. Alright, well, let's play. Yeah, that fixed it. Okay, cool. Let's, get rid of this shit. There we go. Right, we were killing eye. That's right, okay. Get rid of that shit, probably despawn these guys. That's it. Nice, blue moon. Cool. That's perfect night for fight him. Totally. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. What if I have to zoom out? Did I turn off death mode? Oh boy. Forfeit here. I was trying to save an extra, but whatever. Alright. Let's forfeit. I should have checked that beforehand. Now we're in Masochist. Okay, cool. Let's record. Oh, the hiccups are real. Let's move my chair a little bit. Hey, this is a lot more consistent on. Okay. So this is a lot more consistent on this whip effect. That's cool. As it's saying. Yeah, the whip effect seems to happen a lot more. That's nice. Also, that's a good part to mention. A lot of the things that usually should happen, like this, break in 1.4.4 due to not updating the mods. That's another thing. Like, a lot of the mods just update just to be compatible with the current version, more than fixing bugs. So that's why it's kind of annoying. Chaos is a good, like, indicator of that. We're doing significantly more damage. Not to a high extent, but a lot more than we were usually earlier. I mean, it probably would be better to do War from Drone, but I don't know. In fact, we'll switch armor at the last minute, I think. We'll try that. Actually, no, we'll try to run at this armor. If it, say attempt, if it doesn't work as well, then we'll get rid of it. I feel like we're doing a lot more damage now. Hurry up. Time lock in, I guess. I hate that you have to run forward towards them to avoid them. That was good practice, man. 4 Terrorblade defenders. What? You actually have to use good aim and good skill. Terrorblade can't just spam until you win. Literally. That's the one thing I hated about the 1.4.4 change. I'm fine with the Excalibur Rework and the other blade, but the Terrorblade, like where it's called the Night's Edge and Excalibur, I understand. Terrorblade I didn't. Terrorblade was already busted enough. It did not need more. Like having the thing be like that, that's fine. Like, that did not need a buff. It was already broken enough. In fact, it made Influx Wafer in Superior now. It made Influx Wafer look like a joke, and I hate that. Influx Wafer was insane. It was better than Terrorblade, and it was insane. So, fuck you, Regit, for... Sorry, I love Regit, but... I will say, the 1.4.4 Terrorblade rework was not necessary. It made most weapons look like a total joke. Not needed. And not as in the usual good thing, it's more of a bad thing. Because now other weapons are basically unusable and it forces people to not aim. So it's kind of like, eh. Would have been better off just having Terrorblade not have it. Excalibur, and even Night's Edge, I don't. Excalibur is fine having. Night's Edge didn't even need it. Night's Edge, inflicting Shadow Flame and shit, that was fine. But the thing that didn't need it the most was Terrorblade. try locking guys. I love how we're actually struggling on Mag too. That's what I like to see. Alright, we should probably stall this a little bit. I mean, we're probably not going to be able to stall it, but whatever, we'll try. We'll actually do it real quick so we can stall it. We'll try to stall it if we can't. Okay, that should be enough time. Start timing it. In fact, we can probably switch to Big Tide right now. In fact, we should set blow-up binds. Oh, right, there's no loads in this. Okay, here we go. I'll get into this. That may be a dead run. Yep. Yeah, this isn't really... This is actually a boss I may just come back to just because, like, how bad it is with Summoner. Because, like, the summons we get... We can try Seabound Staff next. We'll see if that actually yields good results. I don't know if they're going to be able to catch up, though, is the only issue. That's, right there it is. We'll see if we can catch up. I don't know if that's going to be the case, though. Seabound. I mean, it has to be better than Mandela's. There's no way it's not. Like, Mandela's are good until it comes to bosses like these. There's no way it's not worse. It's not better or something. Let's... Ooh, we deposited our Warframe gear. Let's go ahead and switch armor as soon as we get to phase 2. Think that'll be better. Or try just a quick switch. Says there's actually no loadouts in this version. That's the thing that is sad about playing on this version. No loadouts. Cry. Oh, I forgot the summon. That could be seen as suspicious there. We don't need two of them, but whatever. Let's start with this. In fact, we can do switch just so we can get the Warframe set. In fact, we won't have it available. Like, if we get the chance, we'll do this. In fact, Seabounds are better. I should have thought about that. Seabounds are better. In fact, I forgot to summon them. See me finally. Okay, I thought this was gonna be worse, but no, it's definitely better. Dank Creepers will be the upgrade. We'll craft that damage. Alright, we're up. I think Big Tide by itself is still better, even with the gun being equipped. But for accuracy, we'll try using Warframe. In fact, our Warframe is going to be back. There we go. Shachi. Hurry up. Real neighbor hours. Oh, look at that precise aiming. This is what 20,000 plus hours does to your chat. You actually get good at aiming on single target screens. The 2D screens, we're about out now. In fact, there we're seeing our summons struggle to catch up actually right now. No, they're not struggling, but they are a little bit behind. Get that hard. In fact, we should have held on. We should have waited on the Warframe. I think we should have left time though. Okay, what was that predictive? Come on. Switch now. I forgot to summon my summon. She's rising. This may be dead time chat, yeah. We'll come back to this. This is actually like one of our difficulty spikes. Yep, we're coming back to this. Who do we want to do until then? Probably, in fact, we'll do Lepus, Glowmoth, and I may come back to this post-Eater. We'll see. Because right now we just don't have the summons to do it. Like, it's either we brute force it or we get, like, a better accessory. I don't know what better accessories there are. In fact, Palm Wood may work. Instead of doing a debuff. In fact, we have a Space Key Mine. Why cannot? Double tap down. Is it set to a Space Key Mine? Dice. Movement stat, raw Discord. Is it in this? Oh wait, we can do this. That's so powerful, actually. Why did I not see that? Helpful hotkeys? God tier. I didn't even know you can do that. Helpful hotkeys is really God tier. Okay, cool. We can just switch it out. We have loadouts. We have a loadout. We could try this, but I don't know. Hey, does Tuscan actually affect whips in this? No, it doesn't. I don't think it does. Yeah, it doesn't. Never mind, I'm wrong. Let's try... This won't hurt to try. Yeah. And then let's try a few more things. Instead of doing a debuff loadout, let's try different things. Borrowwood we'll continue with, actually. In fact, it'd probably be better for Fossil instead. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Let's try this 2 loadouts. We're getting some strategy at least. Probably should be doing warding, but whatever. There we go. Let's wait for our rover drive. In fact, doesn't... So we're in Fargo's, but we have the ability to use Feral Claws. We might as well try it. In fact, probably work from battery instead of Fossil. We're gonna take the risk. Oh, let's do this. Let's give it 5 more tries, and then we'll see if we can do it at 5. Alright. Wrong thing. And my chicken's ready, of course. We're in Vic Tide. We have to use double tap now. Powerful loadout idea. I think it'd be better to have Polyp Launcher now that we so that's to take care of the Hungers for you. Or what are they called? Real neighbor hours. I may run out. We'll see. Good. Dude, okay. I don't know why I jumped towards that. Let's do it. In fact, we could have waited a little longer, but whatever, it's fine. In fact, fuck you for that. You just ate all my battery. We're gonna run our Warframe by the time we get to the final phase. God damn it. Alright, here we go. We're just gonna focus on dodging. I hate this. Yeah. We'll come back to this. I'm actually not gonna tap this right now. This takes too much for me. Damn, dude. Let's do Glomoth. In fact, do we have Lepus summon? No, we actually don't. Alright. Then we'll do Glomoth. Wow, I could it was hard. For some reason my brain is not coping with it. It's definitely a fight right there. Let's get 100, fuck it. There we go. Oh, we need a Demon Altar, let's get a candle. That's a real struggle though. Glomoth. This is what I mean, like, usually when you see me fight I get this done pretty quick. But the fact that I have to fight the boss and he has so much health really says something. In fact, I'm curious about something. Did I increase the health? That would explain everything. That would absolutely explain everything. Let's try that again. We're gonna breeze through that now. I was curious about that. Yikes. We still can't make it? Oh, mushrooms. I mean, we could do 400%. Also, that was the wrong thing. Nah, we're not gonna do 400% in this type of shit. We're not replaying 400%. I can't believe we did I with 400%. Not I. King Slime. Alright. We'll just start with I. Since now that we know we're not doing 400%. I didn't even realize. That'll explain why they took so long to die. I like it, but this should have been way easier. We shouldn't need to load up mine actually, but whatever. No wonder I was struggling. Yeah, see, that's way easier. I'd rather do not 400%. You know what? I think it's fine to have 400%, even though we're gonna struggle. We'll do 400%, but once we get to the harder bosses, I think we'll tune it down to maybe 200 probably. So yeah, let's fuck with it. It's mainly just pattern recognition, so we'll come back to this. We don't have arena, I don't think, but what we can do... I don't know what we can do. Can we buy mushroom seeds? Not looking like it. Nope, maybe. Also, I just saw a station boss and food. I should probably look at that. Yeah, we can buy this. We'll just get 1,000. There we go. Forgot we didn't have this category. We have this, Peace Kindle we don't have, Honey Bucket I don't think we have. Sharpening Station I'm gonna say we don't have. First School and Delight, that's it. Yeah, there we go. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, we're gonna need some natural blocks. And let's set down. Wait, am I a dumbass? We're right next to it. Also, we found the Viscount Arena. I forgot about that. Alright, let's do it. Hey, Glomoth. Ooh, did I steal my summons? No, I didn't. In fact, I want to do this load out. In fact, I don't think this 400% is affecting these bosses, but whatever. We'll take a small break. We'll call them break bosses. Right? I think they do have 400% health boost. I think this boss just doesn't have a lot of health. Works night. Cool. Do a quick show of loadouts. There we go, Glomoth. There we go. Glomoth. Done. Alright, let's rename the folder. There we go. In fact, we'll change the title. There we go. This is probably a dumbass idea, but here we go. Glow spores. Cool. I think the glow moth summon is good. Yeah, fuck it, why not? We'll also get crab done while I'm here. One. Well, this one. Nope. Okay, no, he doesn't sell it yet. Okay. Well, we can just farm for it real quick. Well, no, we won't. We'll just do crab. I know crab's probably way ahead. Yeah, we have rock gold first, but we're gonna do this instead. Here we go. That's it. Hey, crab. In fact, let's switch the loadouts to this. Right. Oh, I can't even do that. Well, let's kidnap this guy. And then let's leave. We're gonna kidnap and leave. Mayu? Agreed. Yo, Francium, were you there for what we said? What we figured out? About 400? Yeah, we figured it out. We were at 400% and we're keeping it that way. So, we're about that 400% deviant run, and you may see it happen. We'll see. You may have to expect 400% deviant in permafrost. Well, that's bad. This is the right load up. Take care of that enemy quickly. That could become a problem. Right there. I wasn't paying attention, but good to know. Yeah, apparently we were at 400%, so we're keeping it that way. Aren't I evil? Aren't I a little devious? I'm a little devious. I think I've prepared enough. I think this should be doable. We may change it to eternity, though, at some point. We'll see. Oh my god, we barely do damage. Holy shit. Switch that out. There we go. Alright, we're about to get Warframe back. I forgot how to click buttons. Okay, there we go. Rage again. And 400. Adrenaline. Oh, I forgot my summons. My sentries. That's whatever. We're gonna run out. Probably gonna get one more adrenaline before we're done here. Oh, never mind. Maybe not. Well, maybe we still have a chance. Up. Oh no, we hit the defense matrix, didn't we? So we may be able to get it again. Let's see. Grab time. Oh, well, no, we lost it. Yeah, no second adrenaline. Third adrenaline in it. Ooh, careful. Alright, buddy. I got it. Get these guys before and I'm working. Oh, oops, I bugged it. Okay, no, we're fine. Sorry. I thought I bugged it for a minute. Okay, I did, but... Anytime now, buddy. Alright, switch. We'll switch real quick. Might as well get a little bit of ore from before we kill him. Cool. Epic. I don't think this even changes damage, like switching loadouts. Beautiful. Oh, buffs, don't forget. Should probably also show we're doing 400%. Eh. Totally fine. Check the boost real quick. In fact, we should probably show it at the start. Whatever. That was a Crabulon, right? Yeah. Crab. Cool. There we go. Eat this, and we're back. In fact, I think equipping this for once will actually be helpful. Yeah, we'll get rid of Arrowstone for this. I don't know. Cool. Let's zoom in. Still a moon, whatever it's called. Who's next? We'll come back to eye. If it's either world, yeah, it's brain. Okay, that may be a struggle actually. I may do eye before I do that, but here we go. We gotta do brain. That's terrible. We actually have to do brain, and I think he spreads corruption. Let's do a little test, because the creepers should spread corruption in Maso. I think that's still correct. We'll see. Also, wrong loadout. We'll check that real quick. Yeah, it definitely does. So that wasn't a lot of damage, but I'm not gonna... There's 2 of them! Okay. No, that's normal. That's normal. I forgot that's normal. Where do we want to fight this guy? I have no idea where I want to fight this guy. I think we just fight him underground over here, but that would ruin our mushroom biome. Whatever. What's it? And we need to get rid of Featherfall for this, I think. I will place platforms too while I'm here. Goodbye, Dream. The gem tree farm. You will have to be sacrificed. Sorry, buddy. In fact, we have Wanda space. In fact, this is gonna fuck with our Viscount Arena. I don't think it's that bad, so we should be fine. Don't need that anymore. Yeah, we'll be fine. 45. Beautiful. Cool. There we go. Oh, I forgot to patch these. Okay, let's do that real quick. Let's fix the walling, because I know it's off. Forgot it was off, I meant. We will place blocks. Alright, we're gonna need gray bricks, might as well. Cool. Gray bricks. Guess I gotta get bricked up. Ha 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 ha. Okay, there we go. Works for me. In fact, let's turn off block swap, just to make it faster. I didn't mean to do that, god damn it. It's gonna be a way better arena, supposedly. It's not gonna be the best arena, mind you, but it will be looking a lot better. Alright, well, let's do this. Let's kill our arena first, though. Now we can do it. Let's kill our arena. I don't know what I just did. Alright, whatever. There we go. 3, 3, 4, place 2 up here, and let's go up here. Here we go. I fucked up. Okay, whatever, it's fine. Let's get our training in. Okay. We need to do it already. Oh, that's terrible. In fact, we can't even do it, can we? Why can we not do it? Okay. Okay, where? Where? Asshole. This may not. We may just do Eater Worlds, I think. Eater Worlds is significantly easier. Oh, that's bad. Okay. I think we're doing Eater Worlds. Like, honestly. That's fucked up. I'm not doing Confusion right now. Something I'm not doing. Not dealing with that. I think we need 30. Yeah. Well, close enough. We now need rotten chunks. I think we only need 10. Beautiful, I think. Yeah, fuck that. We'll just fight Worm instead of Brain. I'm not fighting Worm. I'm not fighting Brain. Fuck the Brain. That's a stupid boss. I hate it. Let's do it. Summon 1, 2, 3, and this would probably be a better loadout for this, so here I am. Okay, he's right there. In fact, no, this would be better. We gotta aim for the head though, please let me hit the head. Yeah, that's not happening it seems. I don't think that's gonna happen. We're gonna try hitting the tail of it. He despawned. Why? Why would you despawn, you asshole? Okay. Well, that was idiotic. It's because his head was too far away, we gotta sit here for them. I forget how much fireballs he shoots. I'm down. Okay, whatever. That's actually a bad spot to be. I'm gonna take the risk. Okay, I get it. I don't. What is that projectile abuse? We'll go into 1.4.3. Someone's already out. Let's do this. I think. In fact, right here. 9 more. There we go. That's some damage. Uh-oh, that's a flamethrower. So afraid of him respawning, you know. That was a terrible move on my part. Come up, come up. Oh, and you've seen, this is not even the start of it. Oh. By the way, Fracium, this is like the easiest projectile abuse boss. Twins, you'll see why I hate twins. You'll see it. There's a very good reason I hate twins. He literally does the exact same thing as the worm. The Curse Infernal worm. It's literally the exact, they do the exact same thing, that's why. Except they do it with the red, like, circle and the bullets. Same. Basically how to time your shit. I hate this. Where's the summons? Hello. Yes, they are. We're doing work, aren't they? Terrible that that broke. Oh, that's actually bad. We're fine. Yep, can't time. There we go. Cool. Epic. What is that? Oh, that's new. Oh no, I remember that item. think we did switch loadouts during this. No idea. GG. GG indeed. Alright, Darkened Heart is really good in this version. First, let's save the clip. Eater Worlds. Eater of Worlds. There we go. Cool. Deviant's way harder than this, and that's what I'm scared of. Oh, cool. Actually, it's a cool weapon. Alright, let's get Darkened Heart. Equip this shit. Get rid of probably this. And then, you know, Worm Scarf will be helpful, but we'll utilize it instead of this. Alright, let's zoom in a little bit. Reforge. This needs to be menacing. In fact, it'd probably be more powerful to do warding instead, but whatever. It's fine. Yeah, whatever. Let's get my summons. And we'll try Eye again. Oh, we need Yama wood. Right. Building blocks. Alright, let's also get Obsidian Armor. I think that's available now. Yeah. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Why can we not make... What is it even called? Am I dead? Oh, Valve Feeder. We're missing... Oh, we never made the bars. Okay. There we go. Cool. Let's reforge. Cool. Way better summons. Let's get Obsidian Armor. We will need it. In fact, isn't Obsidian Rogue in this? Have they made that change? No, they have made that change. Let's get Silk. I think that's what we're lacking. Just get 400. There. Obsidian. There it is. There. It's gonna be way better armor. And then let's hit Shadow Enchant. Get rid of that. Fuck it. It doesn't do the thing. Alright. Let's get Shadow Enchant. I think that is pretty good still, because it actually shoots more projectiles in this version, so it's buffed. Yeah, so we're gonna get it real quick. We'll need a War Axe. And now we need Demon Altar. I forgot we even had Axe. Let's go and get it. Beautiful. Now we should be able to make wood and obsidian. In fact, doesn't this work? Discount works at Vanity slot. Nice. And then Shadow Enchant. Beautiful. We'll get rid of Warframe for this. I don't think... No, it does affect it. Okay, cool. Oh, it's also because we have Ripple Potion. Should probably count for that. Whatever. So this just shoot more projectiles than usual. Right? Yeah, this shoots actually a little more, but it's only by 1, but it gets like, I think 10 of them in hard mode. Alright then. Cool. Yeah. Next boss. Oh, first though, isn't there a better whip for me? Let's get this actually, because apparently this is better. But there should be a better whip. I guess not. I don't remember what it was, but we'll get this at least. This is good. Get rid of that, and let's try Eye. Hurry up. 400% Eye. Let's do it. Pop. Oop, right. We got zoom out. Yeah, this is definitely a better whip, I think. It also heals me, so might as well. Even with this much damage, we still don't do a lot. It's 400%. It is way better than what we were earlier. It's significantly better. We aren't indefinite, are we? We definitely aren't. He would have been faster. In fact, I forgot something. In fact, blood spiders are good at this, right? Because only for like things that stand on the floor though. I do remember. Like clam. No, whatever. Focus on fight here. Oh, we're already halfway done. Okay, careful. I hate that. I hate that so much, actually. Hurry up. I'll come back to this. Yeah. Fuck this. They do way too much damage for what they're dealing with. Okay, well. Holy crap, this is a difficult playthrough. I haven't felt this difficulty in a while. Alright, I'll be right back, chat. I gotta change something. I'll be back. Actually, yeah, I will say this. You having fun, though? Yeah, I'm definitely having fun. I'm just struggling a little bit. I'm tempted to turn down the counter. Like, I think I'll turn down the counter a little bit, though. I'm definitely having fun, though. This is enjoyable. I'm just... The only thing that I haven't enjoyed is the fact that we're stuck on I. But I think for... And it's not the fight that I don't enjoy, it's just like me being stuck on I in general is a bit annoying. So I think we will turn down the difficulty a little bit. We'll do 200%. In fact, we'll try... No, we'll do 300. Well, no. Actually, I'll give you guys a vote. You know, Fracium, you're the only one here. If anybody else wants to speak out, they can, but... We'll do a vote on 300 versus 200. So for those... So in fact, I'm just going to say for those... joining, say 1 for 300% and 2 for 200, if I can spell, 200% HP boost. You should probably note that in 300 as well. To 120. We'll change 120. You want to do 120? Yes, we could change 300 to 120. Yeah, it's between 120 and 130. I think that's reasonable. If I can type, yeah, we'll do what you say. For those joining, say 1 for 120, 200, 2 for 200 boost. All right, I'll pin that. And then I'll be right back. BRB. There we go. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. Let me just take a piss break. I'll be back. Hey chat, turns out I actually have to take a break. Chores. I'll let you win, Fracium, because nobody else responded. So 125 because that's the highest I can go. I'll be right back. I gotta do a little bit of chores. So I'll be back in an hour, probably, maybe. We'll see. All right, bye guys. See you guys later. Have a good night. See ya.